Hey, dearses, what are you guys doing over there in my yard? We got a little buck there that's just sprouting some horns. Hey, buddy. I believe he's one of last year's fawns. So this will be his first season to grow himself something to play with. Well, I bet they're all mossy and everything, but I don't know if I can zoom the camera in that well. Maybe. He said, there's something funny growing out of my head. You didn't have that last year, did you, young thing? He said, no, I didn't. Doggone. I guess I'll get used to it. And that one go running off over there. Well, these are going to go running off over there too. They must sense something I don't sense. Because it's actually a pretty peaceful evening out here. We got green and white, and we got a little blue. Lots of nice colors for a day in the woods. And there is 2 trees that have just been killed by pine beetles. I don't know what the EPA is going to think about that, but I did not put those beetles on those trees. But it's the 1st of July, 2018. And aside from the dead trees, it's a pretty nice evening. We've had chipmunks and squirrels. We've had deer. And a nice variety of little Tweety birds. But I haven't seen my Steller's jays today. Down into the dark, deep woods. We could go for a walk, but I'm lazy. And I think I'll just stay here on my porch and listen to the pine beetles kill that tree over there and whatever that is on my computer's speaker system. It's so good to be at peace. I'm back from the Red Pill Expo. I'm back from 2 massive trips to Tennessee. My jewelry game is coming together. And the weather is behaving at the moment, which isn't always the case in Montana. It's one wild and crazy place when it comes to weather. But when it's nice, it's really nice. I was talking to a friend named Hope just a couple of nights ago. And something popped out of my mouth that I didn't even know I was going to say. But I told her, I said, well, you know, Hope, it's like the more I forgive, the less there is to forgive. And I've been saying as affirmations for many years now. I forgive everyone for everything, including myself. And I guess that's taken root because all the friction, the conflicts, all the agitation, the angst, the stress and concerns about how I relate to people and how people relate to me, over the years has dwindled down to it's just about zero. all of my friends are just the nicest, positive-minded people. I really don't see much to forgive in people. And there's really not much to forgive about nature either. And that leaves me free to register one heck of a lot of satisfaction and happiness for one old coot living by himself up in the hills of Montana, a little square log cabin, talking to the doggone animals. Yeah, an eccentric old hermit enjoying life, right in the middle of a really crazy world that, if you paid attention to it, would seem to be hell-bent on dashing right down to the depths of hell. People in America believe in government. People in all these different nations think that their nations are their governments. The nations may wake up one day and find out they can be nations without having governments. Oh, but that would be anarchy, and some people would take advantage of it. Yeah, well, they are a call for forgiveness, and the more we forgive them, the more they'll distance themselves from our reality. And that's kind of how it works for me. Maybe other people wouldn't want to live that way. But for me, I'm satisfied with the results of many years of training my higher mind. Just what I expect in the beauty and perfection of natural creation and my life in it. It just works for me. It may work for other people, and I know my friend Hope, who I was talking to about forgiveness, I know she is in the same page I am. She does it herself, and she's a happy person. So I'm not the only one crazy enough to see how that works. And history, in fact, has other examples of that. The Buddha, Krishna, Jesus. There have been wise people who hinted at this. Even Paul the Apostle. What did he say? We have these earthy bodies, and we have our celestial bodies. I think you get to the celestial body through the mind, and the mind is yours to control, yours to configure, yours to structure, to suit your own will. And I think, as the mental militia, all of us who might be listening to this craziness have a little bit of an obligation, or at least we have a choice, to see the perfection and extend that vision of perfection outward from ourselves into our communities, our neighborhoods, even in the silly old woods where there's nobody else. We can extend that out, and our extensions go right into the collective consciousness of the human race. And as we extend our peacefulness, we extend our reverence for the beauty and perfection in creation. It has an effect on the overall collective consciousness of mankind. And that's not a bad thing. And when we reach, each of us presently inhabiting human bodies, when we reach the point of departure from these bodies, if we have lived up to that premise, if we have taken active responsibility for the content of our mental states, And if we have extended our love into a crazy world, there's not very much that nature or nature's God will have to forgive about us, you know? It's a pretty cool thought. Let's see if I don't fall off my stool. I'm gonna back off and go inside and turn down that esoteric music that's been helping me enjoy my mood today. A little door to my little home sweet home. Not a bad place for an old guy.